It's an exciting day in orbit because I get to add a pedal to one of my most beloved pedal collections. Of course, I'm talking about my collection of Cosmodio pedals. Cosmodio has become one of my favorite pedal builders over the past year or so, however long it's been I started covering them, because they do things really, really different. Every single pedal from Cosmodio is something strange and new and reinventive and innovative, or just completely bonkers, destroy your signal fun. And I have a feeling that's what's going to be inside this thing. But I've got the Gravity Well here, I've got the Glitch Witch, I've got the Pet Yeti. I'm sure I'll incorporate one or all of these into the rest of this video, but for the time being, let's check this thing out. This is going to be a little bit different because those other Cosmodio pedals are signal destroying pedals by way of clipping and gain and other various things that could happen to your signal. Well, this is supposed to be a delay. In Cosmodio fashion, I'm expecting it to completely bonkers-fy the guitar signal, but yeah, a delay. That's going to be something new, isn't it? I've got a personal note here. Always like to see. Hey, Ryan, I hope you have fun with this one. Say hi to Tony for us.
Hello, Barton.
Aw, that's so sweet of them. Thanks, Barton. Hey friend, enclosed is an advanced unit of Splinter Twin for demo purposes. That's right, this is a demo channel, not a review channel. Cosmodio gets it. Thanks so much for participating in our launch. If you have any questions or want to chat, please reach out anytime. Well, yeah, I love chatting with those guys. Of course I'm gonna reach out to chat. Probably did it while I was editing this video. Oh, ooh, a book here. I don't remember if they had a full-blown book with their pedals before. Oh, man. Cool art. Always. They always have cool art. It's part of the treat for me. It's just how cool the art is. Oh, man, there's so much going on here. Good thing this is an unboxing. Otherwise, I'm sure I'd have to spend 8 hours filming this thing to cover all the things that I would know if I learned them ahead of time. But because I'm just going to run with it and see what happens, it won't be so intense, will it? Man, there's a lot to unpack here, isn't there? Let's get it plugged in and see how much trouble we can get into. I want to get into all the trouble. 100% trouble! Oh my gosh. There's a lot to go through here. Cosmodio really packs their little sound-destroying boxes out, don't they? Look, there is an owl! An illustration of an owl with 3 beaks and 4 eyes. That is what we're getting into with this thing. I'm going to read part of the introduction, not the whole thing, because, oh my gosh, there's just too many words here to feature in one demo. Go follow the link and read the manual for yourself. Splinter Twin is your sonic familiar. All right, like a vampire's familiar? That's a little spooky. It clones your signal, alters that clone in time, pitch, texture, phase, and feedback, and then recombines the altered clone with your original signal to create something altogether new. Altogether new. Functionally, Splinter Twin is a time modulation workstation, a sandbox that lets you manipulate delay lines in highly flexible, extremely precise, and sometimes unusual ways. I like it already. Time modulation and short delay lines are the basic building blocks of many widely used and timeless effects. Phase, offset, flanger or flange, chorus, vibrato, doubling, and of course echo and delay. Splinter Twin achieves all of these and more, but it is not a multi-effect. Get that out of your mind. But what if it's not a multi-effect, what is it? Rather, it lets you modestly move within, around, and in between these iconic sounds, and then invites you to push beyond them to discover many more exotic, hybrid, novel, and experimental effects. Through zero-phase cancellation, randomized polychorus ensembles, glissando, warbling, self-oscillation, stochastic time jumps, and pitched resonators are all among the endless Possibilities. Oh my gosh, so many words. It says right here there is a maximum of 340 milliseconds on the Echo and a minimum of 0. It goes all the way down to absolute 0 on the repeats. What's that going to sound like? Okay, all right. We got a bunch of controls here. Time is this big knob right here, which I can tell from the labeling goes from echo to doubling to chorus to flanger or flanger, however you pronounce it. Preamp. There's a preamp. Maybe it's like a Deluxe Memory Man where you can kind of like push the preamp and overdrive things. There is a blend control right there. Mod shape is that clicker. We've got sine, random, and alt. I've got it set to sine right now. Mod speed, mod depth, dark. What does dark do? Filters the wet signal. Clockwise is full spectrum, so we'll leave that all the way open. And then voice right here. We've got positive, negative, and multi-tap. We're starting out on positive. Feedback, 2 times feedback with the foot switch here, which should be fun. Then a dedicated volume control. That's a fun thing to have on a delay, especially one that's gonna for sure get crazy wild. The bypass foot switch, an expression jack that defaults to delay time, but then can be switched to mod speed internally, a mini switch inside. So yeah, there's mini switch things going on. Input, output, and power. And I'm sure I'm missing a lot because I'm just listing all the controls, not reading the full descriptions of each control. So anyways, here's my dry signal from my my Fender Vendera 2 road-worn Jazzmaster here running into...
Do you mind?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
The 2 Princeton's rig.
Thanks, Tony. Felt like taking it this time, huh?
I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, obviously. Like, who wouldn't feel better after being recognized as part of the crew? Thanks for the nice note, again, Cosmodio team. And thanks for, recognizing Tony as an integral part of what we do up here on the pod. So let's get into it. Here is that dry signal. No delay to speak of. Bypass on. I'm all the way up in the echo setting. We are off to the races, aren't we? Oh, that's spooky and spacey. All right, let's pull back that modulation a bit. By a bit, I mean all the way. Well, that is a clear delay. I like that. I like a nice, crisp, like tons of repeat style delay. We've got a blend control here. It goes all the way wet. Most of the way dry. There's still a little bit left there. Check out the range of that dark control. There you go. You can get some analog sounds that way. Gets dark nice and quick. Leave it in the middle. Feedback. Yeah, it oscillates. I can tell already. Bonkers. Oh man, they know what I like. That sounds like that are one of the reasons why Cosmodia is. It's just I'm just so in love with what these guys are doing. Everything they make goes all the way into just irresponsible territory. That is great. Okay, where do I go from there? Mod depth. The speed is all the way low and I can still hear it doing its thing here. Put a little darkness on there. It's almost doing like a Rainbow Machine thing with this extreme modulation. Bring the speed up. Pull that depth down a little bit. It gives you lots of room to be bonkers, doesn't it? Let's go really fast on the speed. That gets into like a ring modulator on this on that fast setting there. Whoa! Let's go full wet. Try to get that sound from like any other delay. Okay, I'm still barely scratching the surface here. That was the sine wave on the modulation. Here is random. Let's get more time on that. Obviously that's super wacky on that setting, but having a random kind of like more subtle modulation is probably a fun place to live here. Oh, it's pretty. And then there is an alt setting. What does the alt setting mean? A selectable non-standard shape defaults to reverse sawtooth. See alt shape select in the appendix. The appendix. Where's it? There's the appendix with a creepy illustration next to it. Alt Shape Select allows you to choose which type of waveform can be selected in the third alt position of the mod shape toggle. So I'm assuming there is a dip switch internal or something like that. There's a sample and hold for sudden unpredictable time jumps. That sounds fun. Reverse saw, which is what we are on right now. That's the default. A reverse sawtooth wave gradually ramps down before snapping it back up. A sawtooth wave gradually ramps up, then snaps back down. So if I guess I'd have to get into the dip switches to try every single different sound that you can make with this pedal. So we're on the alt right now. Wild sounds. Can I make that usable? There's some potential there for some really pretty sounds. It's a little freaky every now and then. It's almost like a tape artifact, the way it comes in with this random like wow sort of sound. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna put it back on the sign. There is a preamp knob here. All right, let's pull the modulation out as far as we can. Of course, it's also a dirt pedal. Sounds kind of nice too. Let's pull back that blend a bit. I thought maybe it would be pushing the repeats in the clipping, but it sounds like it really truly is an overdrive for your guitar going into the repeats. Like it's not pushing the repeats, it's preamping your guitar, the dry signal, before hitting the repeats. That's what I'm hearing anyways. Yeah, that's a nice sounding dirt pedal. It's just hidden in a crazy wacky delay. Someday Cosmodio could take all these crazy pedals that have all these extra things going on and just split off little bits of them into mini pedals. Like just that preamp in a little mini box is like a boost, just the preamp and the volume. I'm sure it's something basic, but someone might want it. We're still just barely scratching the surface of everything here. I'll leave a little bit of hair on that preamp. Well, how clean does it get? way. So let's give it, what? We'll call it like 60% saturation. Just to have some texture to chew on. Now the voice control. This one seems a bit of a mystery. What does the voice mean? Positive, which is what we've been on, a precise copy of the dry. Negative, inverts relative to the dry signal. Does that mean it's out of phase? Especially useful when flanging, to switch from positive to negative flanging, or at longer delay times to change feedback behavior. All right, multitap adds a second delayed voice. A second voice. This second voice is always randomly moving with its own independent LFO and will loosely follow the speed and depth of the primary LFO. Great for shifting multi-tap delays, polyvoice chorus, and creepy ghostly repeats. All right, okay. We've been on positive. Let's see negative. Are we hearing a difference? Let's open that up all the way. I think it might be out of phase. Yeah, there's something going on there where the repeats feel like their phase has been flipped against your dry signal. So there is this empty, hollow, raspy, nasty thing happening as you're playing, your dry signal playing interacts with that repeat. That could be something very compelling and very unique to someone's mix. Oh, gotta turn the guitar back on. All right, on to the multi-tap. Oh yeah, there's a whole new modulation going on there, isn't there? And I just showed off the 2x feedback switch, which, as you can guess, if you're past noon on this, I'm betting it's going to throw you into self-oscillation every time. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So if you want to ride even just beyond noon on there and have an option to jump into that oscillation, it's waiting for you. haven't even like scratched the surface of this thing yet. I've left the delay wide open. Haven't been messing with delay settings at all. You know your delay pedal has a lot of special things going on when the time is the last thing I touch. I know I've been ramping it. But that's not quite what I mean. Let's go back to the standard positive voice here. Pull out the modulation. I'm gonna darken it up a little bit. That's some like slapbacky stuff right there. If all you want is a simple slapback delay, there it is. You can dial it in, but you've got everything else. Why would you do something so simple with such a complex pedal? Well, it's because you have it. And if you want to keep a weird sound dialed in, but then quickly go to that slapback section for just that one song in your set. Or you want a slapback pedal for your entire set, but you want a set ender. You want all this stuff waiting for you. There you go. What happens beyond there? I'm gonna check my tuning real quick. Alright, we gotta goose that up just a little bit here. I'm starting to cheat a reverb. We'll put that on that multi. Introduce some modulation. I know we're not technically in the chorus section yet, but we're getting there. That was cool. Back to the... Actually, let's do the minus setting. This is what I like to do. This is the sort of thing I like to mess with. Perfect pedal for space shipping, right? So now we are in the chorus section. I'm going to pull out that modulation, put it back on the positive. Did you know that chorus was delay and that delay is chorus? It's on the negative. Let's try it on that multi, which actually is probably where the chorus is going to live. I think the secret to the chorus sound is to pull back the feedback. I have the feedback way too high, and I was getting these artifacts. You want less feedback. And then you can go crazy with all the modulations and stuff. That's a chorus pedal. I've always heard that chorus is delay and delay is chorus, but this is a pedal that actually lets you explore that and build it. Too cool. Let's move into the flanger setting now, all the way extreme. I bet if I go to the negative setting, there we are. Positive setting. And then the multi-tap setting. I want more dirt on that. One day I'm gonna get that song right and I'll never stop playing it. I'm sure all the other guitar pedal YouTubers are playing that same riff. We all do the same thing and read off the same script, right? I want to give a chance for the Pet Yeti to shine. Let's throw it into the mix, have a little fun, and then we'll call it a video. What do you think? I mean, it's already a video. We don't have to wait to call it a video. It's a video. But is it a good video? Let me know down in the comment section. Is this a good video?
Yes, this has been a good video.
Thanks, Tony. I appreciate the kind words.
You're welcome.
So as you can tell, the Pet Yeti is a like bonkers, crazy, fuzzy, bit crushing overdrive distortion sort of thing. It does a lot of different sounds and they're all broken and wild and fuzzy and fizzy and nasty. And it has a clean blend, because of course it does. But let's affect it with the Splinter Twin. anything? Not really. I don't know, but I was having some fun making some weird sounds, wasn't I? Oh man, Cosmodio! Everybody clap. Everybody clap at home right now. If you're sitting on the toilet, put the phone on the sink. Wash your hands quickly. Dry them thoroughly and then start clapping. You did it again, Cosmodio. You completely subverted what I expect from now on. Out of a delay pedal, out of a chorus pedal, out of a flanger pedal, out of a doubler pedal, and out of everything in between. Like, it's shocking to me that I haven't encountered any other pedals that I can think of that allow me to explore that space, that recipe. You hear your whole life, your whole guitaring life, that chorus is delay and delay is flanger, so on and so on. Flange, however you want to pronounce it. But you never run into a pedal that actually allows you to do it, actually allows you to dial in across a range of delay times and modulations and phasing and multi-tap and stuff like that to invent your own version of each of those sounds. Is it the best delay ever? I don't know. That's all subjective. It doesn't have tap tempo, but it does have external expression of the time or of the, I forget what is the default, whether it's the speed or the time. Maybe there's some sort of tap, external tap thing out there for people who want it, but you're not going to be able to tap fast enough to turn it into a flanger, are you? But man, that's wild. If you play in those sounds, if you play in that neighborhood of time-based modulation and delays and freaky, out of control sounds, like this thing has got to be on your radar. You've got to consider this thing. I'm sure there's a lot of other things out there that make crazy sounds, but I haven't run into any that do what this do. So yeah, another round of applause for Cosmodio. I've got 4 of them now. I got 4 Cosmodio pedals. And I have no idea what's coming next. But I'm sure there will be a 5th and a 6th. And someday the pod will be completely full of nothing but Cosmodio pedals, because I can't see myself ever wanting to sell one of these. They're all so unique and freaky, and nothing else does what they do. And that's how you end up getting stuck with a wild collection. Big problems I'm experiencing up here in orbit. Running out of space in space. I love it though. Do you love it? Did you like that pedal? What were your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section what you think of the Splinter Twin. Is it on your radar now? Did you add it to your Christmas list? What about your birthday list? What about your Easter list? Is the Easter Bunny going to bring you a Splinter Twin? So anyways, huge thanks to Cosmodio for sending this out to me. I know I probably just barely scratched the surface of everything it's capable of. All the combinations of everything that you could do in between the voice, the modulation section, feedback stuff, the internal trim pots or dip switches that I didn't even get into that give you alternate modulation shapes and stuff like that. And the expression thing, like, they always do a great job with their own overviews of their own pedals. So go look up their channel. I'll have a link down in the description, not just to them, but also to everything else that I used in this video. But until next time, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me a rude, nasty comment, support us on Patreon, buy a shirt if you're naked, and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.